Never complain, never explain. Resist the temptation to defend yourself or make excuses. Successful people are always looking for opportunities to help others. Unsuccessful people are always asking, "What's in it for me?" You cannot control what happens to you, but you can control your attitude toward what happens to you, and in that, you will be mastering change rather than allowing it to master you. It doesn't matter where you are coming from. All that matters is where you are going. Develop an attitude of gratitude, and give thanks for everything that happens to you, knowing that every step forward is a step toward achieving something bigger and better than your current situation. Look for the good in every person and every situation. You'll almost always find it. An attitude of positive expectation is the mark of the superior personality. I've found that luck is quite predictable. If you want more luck, take more chances, be more active, show up more often. Everything you do is triggered by an emotion of either desire or fear. Love only grows by sharing. You can only have more for yourself by giving it away to others. The act of taking the first step is what separates the winners from the losers. The only real limitation on your abilities is the level of your desires. If you want it badly enough, there are no limits on what you can achieve. You have within you, right now, everything you need to deal with whatever the world can throw at you. Whatever you believe with feeling becomes your reality. The ability to discipline yourself to delay gratification in the short term in order to enjoy greater rewards in the long term, is the indispensable prerequisite for success. If you wish to achieve worthwhile things in your personal and career life, you must become a worthwhile person in your own self-development. Always choose the future over the past. What do we do now? All successful people, men and women, are big dreamers. They imagine what their future could be, ideal in every respect, and then they work every day toward their distant vision, that goal or purpose. The potential of the average person is like a huge ocean unsailed, a new continent unexplored, a world of possibilities waiting to be released and channeled toward some great good. The way you give your name to others is a measure of how much you like and respect yourself. Excellence/perfection is not a destination, it is a continuous journey that never ends. Imagine no limitations, decide what's right and desirable before you decide what's possible. The more you seek security, the less of it you have. But the more you seek opportunity, the more likely it is that you will achieve the security that you desire. Every minute you spend in planning saves 10 minutes in execution. This gives you a 1000% return on energy. The more credit you give away, the more will come back to you. The more you help others, the more they will want to help you. Today, the greatest single source of wealth is between your ears. Disciplining yourself to do what you know is right and important, although difficult, is the high road to pride, self-esteem, and personal satisfaction. Communication is a skill that you can learn. It's like riding a bicycle or typing. If you're willing to work at it, you can rapidly improve the quality of every part of your life. Never say anything about yourself you don't want to come true. A clear vision, backed by definite plans, gives you a tremendous feeling of confidence and personal power. Nobody works better under pressure. They just work faster. Always give without remembering and always receive without forgetting. Your biggest opportunity probably lies under your own feet, in your current job, industry, education, experience, or interests. One of the very worst uses of time is to do something very well that need not to be done at all. You cannot eat every tadpole and frog in the pond, but you can eat the biggest and ugliest one, and that will be enough, at least for the time being. Dress for success. Image is very important. People judge you by the way you look on the outside. Develop the winning edge. Small differences in your performance can lead to large differences in your results. Your most valuable asset can be your willingness to persist longer than anyone else. If you can get yourself to read 30 minutes a day, you're going to double your income every year. Optimism is the one quality more associated with success and happiness than any other. Goals are the fuel in the furnace of achievement. The better you think, the better decisions you make. The better decisions you make, the better actions you take. The better actions you take, the better results you get. An average person with average talent, ambition and education can outstrip the most brilliant genius in our society, if that person has clear, focused goals. Your life only gets better when you get better. Success equals goals, all else is commentary. The biggest mistake we could ever make in our lives is to think we work for anybody but ourselves. It's impossible to remain angry or blame other people for problems in your life when you are saying, "I am responsible." To earn more, you must learn more. Live your life in every way to earn and keep the respect of the people you respect. Commit yourself to lifelong learning. The most valuable asset you'll ever have is your mind and what you put into it. If you have to eat 2 frogs, eat the ugliest one first. This is another way of saying that if you have 2 important tasks before you, start with the biggest, hardest, and most important task first. Read an hour every day in your chosen field. This works out to about 1 book per week, 50 books per year, and will guarantee your success. The success you are enjoying today is the result of the price you have paid in the past. Truthfulness is the main element of character. If you don't set goals for yourself, you are doomed to achieve the goals of someone else. Life is like a combination lock. Your job is to find the numbers, in the right orders, so you can have anything you want. The hardest part of any important task is getting started on it in the first place. Once you actually begin work on a valuable task, you seem to be naturally motivated to continue. Think constantly about what you want, not about the things you fear. Invest 3% of your income in yourself, self-development, in order to guarantee your future. Make your life a masterpiece. Imagine no limitations on what you can be, have or do. You will regret many things in life, but you will never regret being too kind or too fair. You become what you think about most of the time. People who take a long view of their lives and careers always seem to make much better decisions about their time and activities than people who give very little thought to the future. The quality of your thinking is largely determined by the quantity of the information you have with which to work. Discipline is what you must have to resist the lure of excuses. Do not wait, the time will never be just right. Start where you stand, and work with whatever tools you may have at your command, and better tools will be found as you go along. Napoleon Hill. Committing your goals to paper increases the likelihood of your achieving them by 1000%. The key to success is action. Knowing how to deal with change effectively is a primary requirement for living successfully in perhaps the most exciting time in all of human history. Dream big dreams. Imagine that you have no limitations and then decide what's right before you decide what's possible. The price of success must be paid in full, in advance. The most valuable tasks you can do each day are often the hardest and most complex. But the payoff and rewards for completing these tasks efficiently can be tremendous. You have to put in many tiny efforts that nobody sees or appreciates before you achieve anything worthwhile. The future belongs to the competent. It belongs to those who are very, very good at what they do. It does not belong to the well-meaning. Everyone procrastinates. The difference between high performers and low performers is largely determined by what they choose to procrastinate on. The more you discipline yourself to use your time well, the happier you will feel and the better will be the quality of your life in every area. Whatever you believe, with conviction, becomes your reality. There is an old saying that by the yard it's hard, but inch by inch, anything's a cinch. You are fully responsible for everything you are, everything you have and everything you become.